Alrighty, gang. Well, looks like we got ourselves a little lucky 2-for-1 here. This was just going to be a Paolumu hunt, just for the sake of video, each chunk individual, but just to save some time and have a little more fun on this quest, it looks like we've got ourselves an early pink Rathian, who is going to be next up in the hunt at roster anyways. So why don't we... Oh goodness, I don't have the stuff to find her yet. No, just go up to the camp anyways. Go see about tracking this down with pink Rathian, and then we can do Paolumu. Be a nice break between the bats. Nope, we're not tracking Paolumu yet. Not yet. Let's see. Legiana. Certified monster that exists. What is happening? I was... Oh, well, I was about to be scared. Like, I was not crap talking, you Legiana, I promise. Something. Yeah, it's funny. I actually much prefer this version of Rathian over base Rathian. I don't really care for the base Rathian fight. Like, it's not the worst, but it's not my favorite either. Pink Rathian, on the other hand, I quite enjoy. Gold Rathian is one of my favorite flying weapons. So each time they made new Rathian, it just got a little better. I wish I could say the same for Rathalos. Kind of dropped off with the blue one. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as people say it is, but it is still pretty rough. Oh, come on. We are not doing that much damage. Ugh. I cannot wait till we burn through the rest of these lower end monsters and start fighting some stuff that actually fights back. It's so good to get through that. First of all, ow. Second of all, my mantle. Very, very nice whiff. That was awesome. We doing the pacer test? Classic Rathian pacer test? Yep. You know, screw you, Rathian. I'm gonna sharpen right in front of you. Yeah, look at that. You can't even do anything about it because you're stinky. You're a stinky nerd. Then I can reset with science. Dude, it was a joke. Good monster. Rude as heck. Where are your manners? Where's my mount at? Yeah, to the point where monsters can start resisting mount attacks, but not quite to the point where they're doing any significant form of damage. Now, that's an interesting middle ground to be sitting on, to say the least. Dude, are you for real right now? You gotta just... Ruined my mount attack, you know? Fine, I didn't want that anyway. Oh, that was clean. This is a big part of why I like making these videos now, is so whenever I do something cool like that, I can show other people. Like, it's not just a lackluster verbal description of like, yo, check out this sick clip, dude, and people are like, holy cow, that's awesome. Which maybe that's a little egotistical of me, but I don't know. I like being good at games. It feels good. It feels good to be acknowledged. Just a surf spike, huh? No tail bits. Well, is what it is. Let's get them. I think that's on the monster. Suppose we'll know soon enough. Stop it. Bomb pods will always be one of my favorite types of skill ammo. Just because I really like annoying the monsters. Like, imagine being this freaking, like, 6-ton dragon beast, master of your world, and this itty bitty little monkey with a slingshot coming in. It's like, check out my bomb! Like, it's such a funny idea. Wing break or back? Does a wing back attack. Oh, I swear, like, I'm not crazy when I say this, but I swear the game slows down certain attacks without getting killed. Like, it feels like you just, like, suddenly take, like, an extra frame, and, like, it sounds like some kind of freaking conspiracy theory, but, like, I feel it in my bones. Oh my lord! Hey homie, this build ain't built for this fire, and you get knocked out the heck off. Speaking of, I'm gonna need these tweaking before we start hitting the Elder Dragon. Ugh, if we expect to beat anything like this Alice anytime soon. Causing me to down. Is that her back? I was just kind of back from all the way through. It's a little wild. Ow. The Rathian Pacer test. A test designed to test the stamina of the Rathian and the patience of the hunter. Oh, sure, you'll land. No. That's a shame. I believe she sleeps, or is it like... Yeah, it's up over here near 10, right? Or closer to 11, I guess. Hop back up this way before we go deal with our batty friend. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Truly, I am the king's funniest jester. Oh, look at this big sleepy girl. It's a big sleepy wyvern. Dude. Wait, are you telling me I can't place traps up here? Dude, are you freaking for real? I had no idea. Well, real sorry about this, Rathian. Nothing personal. Words I could be saying when I'm playing a longsword. There's kid. It's behind us. That's the dead. The behavior of a lesser monster. Ow! Did I not hear because her head was in the ground slightly? This game is something else, dude. Where'd you go? What are you doing? I don't think we get a full part break on this one, but I'm getting everything but the back is too bad. I'll be serious. I'm not really focusing on the parts. Oh! She's got a lot of health left on her. I'm embarrassed that whiffed, but I'm also glad that she... I don't think I've ever seen her do that before. Oh no. I hate fighting her. Stay still. Dude, I really don't want to go down there, because I know the second I go down there, she's going to fly right back up. And she's like, no thanks. Sharpen in the meantime, I guess. Literally, what are you doing? Alright, so let's get our bits here. We'll get moved on to Paolumu, wherever the heck he's at. He's at, she's at, they're at. I don't want to assume that Paolumu's preference is there. Then again, I'm not even sure where the Paolumu scales on a level of intellect to even acknowledge what their pronouns may or may not be. It's always such an interesting thing to think about with Monster Hunter is, like, how intelligent are the monsters, really? Because, like, I've heard Elder Dragons are, like, comparable to humans, if not above humans. Which is an interesting thought, but if that's the case, what about regular monsters? Like, where's this taking me? Like, is, like, this particular Rathian or, you know, the Legiana over here, like, are they capable of cohesive thought, of self-awareness? Can an Anjanath look up at the stars at night and wonder what's beyond its meager life in the jungle? Like, huzzah! Traps. Because realistically, if Elder Dragons are at least around human level, whether that's equal to or greater than, regardless here, just on the same level that they are, in fact, intelligent, capable of thought, capable of self-awareness, I just gotta wonder where that puts a normal monster, just like a regular run-of-the-mill wyvern. Like, I gotta think at least some of them probably are, right? Like, I wouldn't expect, like, maybe, like, the Piscine wyverns, or maybe, like, the, geez, what's it called? The Neopterans? Maybe not. They may be more simplistic and, like, more base kind of animals. But then I could see something like some of the more mammalian ones. You know, like Zinogre. Like, Zinogre, Odogaron, like, the more dog-like ones. Like, what about them? Like, are they capable of forming a thought? Or are they just pure instinct? What about, like, Nerscylla? Like, spiders are really smart animals. Is one that big truly aware of what it's doing? Or is it just, like, I'm going to hunt and skin this Gypsyros, so I hate, you know, because the niggling feeling in my brain is like, gotta do that. Like, I mean, I suppose unless the devs have something to say, like, we'll never really know the answer to that. And maybe it's better that way. Maybe it's better to be left wondering, just like it is with animals in real life. I think at this point, at least with the stuff that I've read and studied of the natural world, there's definitely some animals out there that are at least similar to humans. Of course, everyone's first thought would be like, oh yeah, like those monkeys that can use tools or whatever, you know? But like, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about like whales and stuff, dude. Like, it's actually insane. Like, sperm whales in particular have massive brains. They're just such huge brains that, like, if I remember correctly, they're like a donut shape to be able to fit in their heads the way that they do. Which, firstly, that's actually an incredible bit of evolutionary history. To, you know, going from, this is the default squishy brain shape to, we're gonna do a little loop-de-loop here because we need more room, which that's just wild to me. Like, they have such complex, like complex songs. Like, I don't know if all whales are as intricate as sperm whales are, but I know sperm whales in particular are massively intelligent animals. And then you gotta think, like, kind of going back to the Monster Hunter stuff, but also real life stuff, is like, if these animals are capable of thought, you think ones from different parts of the world have different cultures? But like, let's use this as a Monster Hunter just because it's a little more topical, but like, do you think a group of, like, you know, like Arathian and Rathalos from the New World, they have their families here, they've got their ancestry here, you know, they've got history here, they are New World monsters. Do you think they have a distinct culture separate from, like, an Old World Rathian and Rathalos? Like, is that different, or, again, are these just, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. I can't remember the last time I missed that. Or are these just, like, literally just straight up just animals? I mean, it's also interesting to think, is like, do you even need to be intelligent to have culture? Because realistically, the New World is far less populated and dense compared, like, with, like, civilization compared to the Old World. So you gotta wonder, is, like, could the behaviors and different instinctual behaviors and execution of those behaviors be considered a creature's culture? And as something that could, you know, change depending on the environment they live in? Because, like a Rathalos that's in the Old World might have to adapt more to the fact that there's more humans and Wyverians and Trovians and whatever else around all the time. You know, like, you might have to deal with them, you know, building a village or coming across the walls of, like, Dundorma or something. Like, how does that affect a creature's natural behaviors? And can you call that a separate culture if it's something, like, if it's something a lot of creatures experience? universally almost, like throughout their group. Like, you might be able to call that a culture, right? Even if they aren't capable of calling it one themselves, of like any form of self-awareness. If it's something passed down instinctually, you might be able to call that a culture. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more nuance to it than what I'm giving. I mean, I'm only an associate degree student. I definitely not studied the anthropology or biology necessary to properly answer this, but it's an interesting thought to me. Back to like the intelligent real-world animals, it's like, let's think about it. The artificial herds of elephants made by zoos have a distinct culture that would differ greatly from like elephants that were raised wildly in Africa. And then, do those elephants raised wildly in Africa have a different culture than their ancestors because of having to adapt and learn how to deal with poachers and hunters? I don't know. This might be a little deep for a YouTube video about hunting monsters on the internet here, but like, I don't know. It's just a little rabbit hole I found myself down, but it's definitely something I want to think more about. Let's talk about what's going on in our hunt here. We are just kind of brainlessly, absolutely thrashing this Paulino. Like, this poor thing has yet to have a chance at existing. Like, I forgot that Mastering Paulino has a much more varied control over air, which admittedly does make it a more interesting fight than the base Paulino. And it's still a ton of upgrade compared to Nightshade. Oh! Drilled to Pier 7. Yeah, I was going to go on such a tangent because there's not much to say about this hunt. It's just a Paolino. Everyone who's played this game has probably fought one at least once. I mean, they're not particularly difficult, not particularly interesting. They exist. They're just a silly, floaty dude. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. I think Paolino is fine. It exists, and I'm okay with that. I don't even know what I can do to get rid of it. Oh, goodness gracious. It is really hard to counter something you can't particularly see coming. Like, obviously, like that should probably be like an obvious thing to say, but like, even know, but like, I don't know. Never really thought about it. Mostly because the only monsters with invisible attacks in this game are like this one and Kushala. To be frank with ya, I try not to fight either of these dudes all that often. Can I please have the shiny? Thank you. Where are you going, Paladin? Are you going down? You yelling, Tim? We're not gonna finish that just because I don't want to control that. Dude, I think the brain rot has consumed me. I thought that freaking bird was Paolulu. I need to get my eyes checked. Oh, yeah. Oh, what being awake at 5 a.m. for work does to a mother freaker. Freddy Freaker. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember Freddy Freaker? God, it's been like 6 years since that was like a big meme. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time though. Classic though. I love me a good mascot. I don't even know what he is a mascot for. I just know what he is, and I love him for that. Alright, so did old Lumu go to sleep then? Chris, if that's the case, I've got a trap with his name on it. Hey, what's up, you fluffy deviant? Alright, well that is 2 monsters done for 1 hunt. I don't remember off the top of my head what's next, but I'm sure it'll be just as interesting. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. Oy, back to dumping us on top of stuff, huh? Well, that's okay. My good buddy here, Jay Leno's used to taking a beating from strangers he owes money to, so... What is poppin' or radabbin'? Or Adabian? Audubon. Another word that can be vaguely associated with you as a creature. I like Radabon. He is a good monster. I don't like fighting in the Rotten Vale, like, at all. This place is way too tight for my my personal tastes. I just feel like I don't have room to operate as well as normal in here. But, I will say, pretty much every monster is designed specifically for this area in the base game. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Sleep gas. That did not look like sleep gas in that one. Oh! Dude, I forgot how, like, actually kind of insane his movement tech is in Mastering. You think this dude's out here playing Fortnite with the way he's moving around? It's actually nuts. You got mine off his back, can't you? Yeah, you can. Classic. I do love that about him and Oregon. It's such a fun little, fun little mechanic. Very cute. Nope. Yeah, I just really like this monster though. He's cool. He's a cool guy. I do wonder what he is like, are they just cousins, just similar types of monsters, or what? It's awfully interesting then that 2 brute wyverns evolved to roll around into entirely separate areas. But I mean, that kind of stuff happens in real life all the time. Just adaptations evolve in ways that you really think wouldn't. Because of how unique they are, but it's like, I don't know. They be doing that. Now, given the fact that Radabon is, in fact, in this game, it's interesting they didn't just make this guy like a subspecies or variant or something. Especially since Uragon's in this game and Radabon didn't get any kind of different form. It's interesting to me that he wasn't just like, you know, like, oh, this is Oil Slick Radabon or something. Or Oil Slick Radabon. Oil Slick Uragon. He's sticky and gets a bunch of bones, you know, like, kind of idea. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of where they placed him in the game. They didn't want to... Because like, as far as I'm aware, subspecies and variants are like pretty much always objectively higher tier monsters than the base form. So maybe they just didn't want to break that rule, because it would be a little weird to introduce a brand new variant and also be like weaker. Again, introduce them later. I don't know. I'm not a game dev. I cannot read the Monster Hunter dev's minds, because I'd like to be able to. Goodness, I would love to know their thoughts on this stuff. I love this stuff. However, I don't like being turned into mulch. Stop being a lawnmower. Holy cow. Like, actual terror. Actual terror is here in my heart. I love longsword in this game, but dang if a homie ain't listening out on the quick sheet from Rise. This is so good up on sword. I don't remember if it's been confirmed if that's something that's sticking around. I really hope that does in fact stay as we go. I will say Radabon, despite being kind of easy, is also very satisfying in my opinion, just because you can break a lot of stuff. Like, it feels nice seeing a freaking billion little pop-ups being like, you broke apart, you broke apart. It's like, I'm doing so good. I'm so awesome at video games. You know, like, no one hit. Okay, what was that hitbox? Stop. What you doing? Not sure you even know, pal. I wonder what Narcarcos would do with a monster like Radabon. Like, the Narcarcos, like, would it just be like on site? Like, the Narcarcos would be like, yo, I'm gonna freaking take your entire corpse kind of deal? Like, I could see it being like that. I mean, honestly, if the Rotten Veil was like sea adjacent at all, I could totally see it being the lore that Radabons are natural chloride in Narcarcos or something. Because it'd be like, you know, like they're covered in this stuff that Narcarcos wants. It's just a little free snack that comes with it, you know. You grab this dude, and look, he's already pretty sticky. You know, Narcarcos wouldn't even have to use his mucus. It'd be like, just freaking shuck the bones right off and slap them on, and then deal with the rest. Like, I mean, there's another hypothetical that's fun to think about. Is like, what kind of creatures would be predators in a prey if they had access to the areas for what they would? It's like, let's be real. Let's be real. A lion would mess up like a classic North American. Like, they would absolutely destroy that. Like, maybe not the greatest example, given the fact that deer and antelope are very similar animals, but or gazelle. What is it called? Gazelles and antelopes are from the same place, so it's a problem. But you know, like, stuff like that. It's like I also know, like, maybe a more outlandish example. If a lion somehow ended up, like, where is it? Is it the South Pole that has penguins? Wherever penguins are, dude, like, lions would be living it up. Like, they would be absolutely, like, an apex predator, implying they didn't, you know, freeze to death within, like, 30 minutes. Now, on the same hand, like, if you drop a great white shark into Lake Michigan, dude, like, it would be going nuts on the stuff that lives up there. Like, that thing would be, like, the freaking the apex player, not even a apex player, it'd be the only one. It was a dinosaur here, and I deeply wish he was not that. Ow, my brain. Tigrex, your cool as heck, but, like, go away. Go away. It is far from your time. Oh my goodness. Actually, it's not that far. I think I had him in the 4-star. Regardless, I'm not fighting him right now, and I really, really don't want to. Look, there's an Oda Garen for you to go chew on. Leave me alone. Like, I shouldn't even be of your notice. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little morsel. A little appetizer. Wouldn't you rather have a full meal? Sir? Chewing on my bone to be like, sir, may I please have another? This was just not enough for my tastes. A little bit of a hors d'oeuvre. Radabon, shut up. I'm doing a bit, dude. Not cool. Oh! Swimming! Yeah, I always forget Radabon can do this. It's so funny that he can. Like, he doesn't even really have a digging animation. He just does. He's just like, yeah, I'm in there now. Though, given what the Rotten Veil is, I don't really want to think about what the floor is made out of. Maybe for an animal of this size, it's really just a matter of pushing down through the viscera. Ugh. God, this place probably stinks like crazy, dude. This is like a freaking fish market that's been left out in the sun for a year. Ugh. Very creative idea for a map, for a biome. I love it a lot, but like, also, Capcom, what the heck? This is disgusting on so many levels. Hey, you know, like, just think of all the diseases you're probably catching while you're hunting, you know? And it's like, you're fighting these monsters, there's definitely gonna be some open wounds at some point. Like, welcome to the, you know, my new favorite area for Sonic the Hedgehog freaking Gangrene Hill Zone, dude. Like, goodness. Ah! Hey, it's a bad joke. My fault, G! My fault! Jeez, everyone the question, how are you still alive? You can drop down by now. Okay, I hit the input through my backslash, my back row. You wanna not be a booty hole? Can I not run up this? Yeah, get freaking flinched, you idiot. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I am. You don't know that I'm... But you're learning. As a wise man once said, call me the drink. I wish I had knocked him down. That would have been a really cool knockdown. I'm pretty sure I've said this for other hunts, but I don't remember Radabon ever putting up this much of a fight before. Maybe I just haven't fought Master Rank Radabon enough, or maybe this one really just does in fact have that brute wyvern in him. Got that dog, what would you say? Got that fanged wyvern in him. Oh, come on. Where are you even going? You sleep here. I saw that limp, buddy. Where? Go down and get chewed on by Oda Garen's what he's gonna do, I guess. Whatever, be a doofus. No skin off my back. Hello, doggy. The heckin' pupperito. Go, Oda Garen, sick of you. Is this a big red boofer? I cannot believe Oda Garen just hit a freaking electric on this poor Radabon, dude. Like, what did he do? Did I do it right? Did I fight the window correctly? Wait a minute. Oh, to Garen! Butthole! Oh, no. That worked out, I guess. Alright, in time for our last monster, I suppose, who is far and away my favorite on this tier. That's gonna be our last 2-star HUD. Quite exciting. I shall see you all back in the Coral Highlands. Behold, a most magnificent animal, the Pukei-Pukei. Dude, I love Coral Pukei-Pukei so much. Like, I know it's been stated a lot that it's a good subspecies, but like, holy moly, it's a really good subspecies. I hate this monster. No, everything about this monster is just so good. Like, honestly, he probably my favorite water monster, dude. Like, I adore the colors. I mean, I already love Pukei-Pukei as is. I love my big silly Muppet bird. But, like, the colors on this guy are phenomenal. The element is great. We don't have nearly enough water monsters running around. And, like, the way he uses water is just so creative. It's so cool. Freaking 1 million PSI water laser is insane. Did you smoke that? I forgot to... I have an potion. Why the heck would I? Don't I have any max potions? What's going on? Freaking Rolo, dude. Oh well. Found him. Let y'all in on a little secret. I'm Cody. Oh! God. Okay. Maybe let's tuck our ego back into place here for a second. Take us seriously, because this monster is actually capable of outputting some damage. My stamina! Do I at least have some? Thank you. I at least have this. Good gracious. I mean, I can believe that I'm so underprepared, but like, it's not common. At least for me. Whew. I've screwed the pooch this badly. Oh, hush. Roll your bed. Oh, I forget he gets old tomato face, dude. Freaking red as heck. I love that. What a great monster. Like, I'm just sitting here just smiling like a fool because fighting this guy makes me so happy. I just freaking love this dude. It's a real shame we didn't see some form of him in Rise, just because since the game is such a faster pace, I think he could have been really, really cool. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 5 minutes. 5 minutes of hell in a cell. Oh man, I missed. Alright, well, we got a free bit. That's something. We love free bits in this house. What the fell in? Now the informed of you out there would probably be thinking, hey, Mr. Type 1, why don't you go back to camp and restock real quick? You know, refresh your materials, eat a meal so you got full stats. You know, things that make sense. I'm here to say, nay, internet stranger. I will not be doing that, because my love of danger and ignorance tells me to do otherwise. Oh, that was a tail swipe. Why is that mad no more? Incredible grandma on my part. Oh my goodness. Wall slam moment. That was almost my whole entire skin. It's like the entire thing. Hey, are you coming back down here, or did I come up to you? Like, what's... You're leaving again? Ow. I'm scared. I mean, I'm scared. Oh my... Ah! There we go. Now we're cooking this grass. Whack! Whack! Giving this fellow the business. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Psychological damage is not cool, Pukei-Pukei. It just reminds me of my parents fighting mid-hunt. That's not oh! Yo! Dude, it's like I know it's just a video game, but like the durability of the Hunter is insane. Like, let's be real. If this game was at all realistic, a single blast from that tail attack would just punch a hole through your chest. You'd be dead. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, and it'd just be like clean through you, dude. Like a perfect circle straight through your sternum. Like, I like to think about that video that, oh, jeez, what's his name? It's an animation, like, something about, Monster Hunter Iceborne. Where he shows the Glavenus cutting the Aptonoth in half, or whatever it was. It's like, that's what Pukei-Pukei would do, too, dude. He just, like, whoop, slice right through you, and you wouldn't even know you were there. Been hitting the Sonic popsicles a little too hard. Stop that. Dude, there are no sippy breaks mid-freaking... That was a good song. I think if I ever play, like, a Monster Hunter stories for this channel, and also if this guy's Monster Hunter stories, I'd like one on my team. I do love Pukei-Pukei. Stop vomiting on me, bro. Not chill guy activity. Stab, 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 stab. What the frick did you break, dude? You stab a wing trying to knock me off. Oh, Kelby Brigade inbound. Almost feel bad. Not for the actual bullying, but just because, you know, I like the bullying. Cool, we dropped some... What kind of juice is this? Some person pods. We got the juice. You know, I also don't know where Pukei-Pukei sleeps. Like, it's been a while since I played this game. I have no idea. I have not a clue. I mean, there's like only like 2 places for him to probably sleep on this map, especially since Legion's here. I'm gonna assume since Paoluma's also here that Coral's gonna go to the Pink Rathian nest. That does. Yeah, I have no idea where he is. I guess that weird undersection part of the map. We'll just take a quick jog. Oh, no, my agitator. My attack damage has fallen. Who could have foreseen this coming? Oh my goodness. Okay, now, like, actually, where is he? He just sleeps down. That doesn't sound right. What do you mean he just sleeps down here? This isn't even a nest. Wake the heck up. Freaking bum, just sleeping wherever. Never gets old. If you're threatened, and engaged. Oh, man, he's mad, man. Wrathy dude over here with that tail swing. Ooh, juice! Juice wagon dude. Oh my goodness, what a great monster. I'm glad we ended this on a high note. I really do love this monster to pieces. He's so good. He's so good. He's so silly. Alright, gang. Well, that is the 2-star monsters done. So, with all of them, we can now move on to the 3-star guys. And that's going to include some more of my deeply enjoyed monsters. We're going to start seeing some things that are, you know, actually willing to put up more of a fight. Coral Pukei-Pukei is our first real taste of that, I think. But we're gonna be starting to see some, you know, a little bit of explosions, a little bit of more fire. You know, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I look forward to seeing y'all there.